Hey guys, welcome to today's video and welcome on into my beauty stash. Today I picked up the entire Smoke Sessions 2 from Melt Cosmetics. It arrived over the weekend and we are going to dive into all of it. So the entire collection is still available as a full bundle option on the Melt Cosmetics website. This is what the outward packaging looks like of the palette. Let's take a closer peek in here. Look at how beautiful those shades are. You're getting 8 different shadows, a mixture of matte and shimmer shadows. I think this purple palette looks really beautiful. 8 different shadows in honor of 420, which I do not partake in, but for those of you that do, maybe this is something that you purchased on 420 on its launch day. Also included in this bundle is a waterproof mascara. I've never tried a mascara from Melt Cosmetics, but this is what the wand looks like, and I'll be very upfront with you. I am not the hugest fan of waterproof mascaras, but I think the packaging is really cool, a nice weight to it as well. What I'm very excited about in this collection are the 4 individual liners and duochromes. So let me just kind of take them all out here. This is going to be the color, or this is the color Haze, and it is a Reflect Gel Liner. Melt has some of the best potted liners out there, the best gel liners that you can buy. This other color, which I'm so excited for, this one, let me flip it around. This one is called Afterlife, and this is an ultra matte gel liner. Now, I do go ahead and place these in the waterline. I've never encountered any irritation, but you guys proceed with caution when it comes to that. These are I believe, new, and you can see that it's closed. And that's what it looks like in the pan. These are their new duochrome liners, and I have 2 of them right here. I don't want to just open them just yet, but this one right here with like the purple, green, gold reflect, this one is called Clockwork Purple. Looks gorgeous. And then the last one is called Sour Grape. Sour Grape is going to have like a blue, purple, orangey reflect to it. So I'm really excited to try all of this stuff out. Hopefully I get a chance to use all 4 of the liners slash duochromes. And once again, you can find all of these goodies online right now at Melt Cosmetics. Everything is sold individually, but if you want the entire bundle, it retails for $150. If it is your first time here on my channel, let me just welcome all of you. Hello, my name is Steph. I love trying out new makeup. I am primarily a new makeup review channel, but I do multiple looks with eyeshadow palettes, makeup ranking videos, get ready with me style of videos, you name it. If it's new makeup, I love to try it. If that sounds like somewhere you want to be and something you want to see on pretty much a regular basis, I upload as often as I can, whenever I can. Do me a favor, click on that subscribe button, hit the bell next to it. That way you can be notified every time I do drop a new video. And if you're a fan of Melt Cosmetics, if this really caught your attention, I have to say the packaging on this one, like the camera, just does not do it justice. It's an amazing packaging. Then go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up. And as usual, everything that I'm using will be linked and listed in the description box. Some of those links might be affiliate links. So if you do end up shopping, I thank you so much for supporting me on my channel. Let's dive on into this, guys. I'm going to be creating 2 looks today, and I can't wait to try out this new Smoke Sessions. Did I say Obsessions? Smoke Sessions 2 collection from Melt Cosmetics. If you guys want to see how these looks are going to turn out, keep on watching. Okay, so I've already primed my eyelids with my Beauty Bay. My Beauty Bay eyeshadow primer. Now we're going to dive into, I could easily use any one of these as like an eyeshadow base. I don't know that that's what I want to do. I'm kind of curious. I'm kind of curious with this color as like maybe an inner corner. And then going into the palette, since it's all like purples, Should we try that? Let's try it. Let's just see what happens. We're playing with makeup today, and I don't know that I've ever worn a shadow or liner like this. I'm going to use my Morphe M124 and the shade Afterlife. And I'm just going to go in. We're going to apply that right here to the inner corner. Wow. I love this color. Now I am going to be blending it with other shadows, with matte shadows, so I'm going to have to leave my eye closed for a minute just so that this can set. But you get the idea what I'm trying to accomplish here. All right, next let's dip into the palette. And I think I'm going to go for this shadow right here. This one is called Black Roses. And I'm going to take that on my Game Beauty E03. I'm going to have to get a smaller blending brush for the crease area. I'm just trying to lay down the pigment first. I actually don't like how that's going over the gel liner. That's not doing what I thought it was gonna do. We're gonna have to start over. Actually, you know what? I think I can salvage it by using one of the duochromes, which is kind of what I wanted to do, my intention. Oh yeah, look at that. Okay, so we learned something today. Don't layer these. At least on me, they're not working out well at all. That looks like a hot mess. A very, very hot mess. Yikes. We're going to save it. Don't worry. We're going to save it. The purple is good, but what's underneath is not so good. Let's see. I'm going to go in with this one right here. This one is in the shade Clockwork Purple. Clean off my Morphe brush. The thing is with these eyeliners and gels and stuff, you want to make sure you clean your brush right away because you don't want to leave any staining. And I'm just going to use what came off on the seal. Hopefully this can save us. This can save us right here. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Trust the process. That's about all I can say at this point. Now I'm going to go back in with Black Roses just to blend up here a little bit better. But I'm really liking that duochrome, and I love the yellow inner corner. Now I'm going to go in with this shimmer shadow called Purple Goo, and I am going to spray the brush. I'm using a BK Beauty E09. I'm going to take it to about right there, and then I'm going to bring the yellow down. I also want to try doing the yellow in the inner waterline, or the lower waterline. Now I'm taking a Rephr 03 and I'm bringing that color down just like that. And then applying in the waterline. I'm going to try and clean my lashes a little bit. Even though I'm going to put mascara, the mascara should cover it. I'm going back in with the shade Purple God. Did I say Purple Goo? It's Purple God. All right, guys. I am going to pop off camera. I'm going to do some black liner on the top lash line, just a tight line. And then I'm going to use the mascara that's in this collection, and I will be right back to show you the completed look number 1. Okay, guys, so here's the completed look number 1. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Wrong decision putting this liner in the inner corner. I think it looks great on the lower waterline, but I don't like how they mesh together. The saving grace was this beautiful duochrome, which I think the duochromes are great, but I think when it comes to the actual liners, use them as liners. Don't really use them as a base. I don't know. I really had to work for this look. The mascara, I am not too crazy about the mascara. I don't really feel like it's doing much, but that duochrome is definitely really pretty. The next look, I am gonna just primarily focus on the shadows and maybe use one of the liners in the lower waterline. So let's move over to the left eye and we'll start working on look number 2. So for look number 2, I'm gonna start first with this shade right here called Purple Skunk. And I'm taking this on a Rephr 14 Max. All right, this shade is looking really nice and it's blending out really well. I definitely like the tones in the palette. I like the shade selection. I think the palette is really good. I also want to mention that they had a bundle of Smoke Sessions 1 and now this second one. And I want to say the bundle was $75 and it's available on their website. There was also like some little stickers and stuff that came with this palette, but I'm not into what this palette is representing, so yeah, all those little references are kind of lost on me. But if you are, great, you'll get some use out of it, and you'll probably enjoy the shade names a little more than I do. You'll understand them a little bit better than I do. Let's see. Now on a Rephr 13, I'm going to go into this dark purple shade. This is called Purple Punch. We'll focus that out here. That's really pretty, and that is some really good payoff, and it's blending really well with the first matte shadow. Okay, now I want to try one of the shimmers, or maybe two of the shimmers. I'm going to start first with this one down here called Blue Haze. And I'm using my damp Morphe M124. What I was most excited about with this collection were the gel liners. And I still love the yellow one. I just don't love it the way I applied it. Okay, let's move on to another shade. I think I want to go in with this one right here. This one is called Martian Candy. Does that sound right? Same brush. I just flipped it over and sprayed with some MAC Fix Plus. Oh yeah, this is pretty. This is a pretty look. This was an easy to achieve look. I really struggled with this eye, big time. I think you know which eye I'm going to be going to work today in. This blue shimmer is so pretty. I have an eyeliner that I know would be beautiful with it. Comment down below if you know which eyeliner I'm thinking of, but we're not going to use it because I want to use as many shades in the palette as possible. So let's see, I'm going to go in next with, I've used all the matte shades already. I'm going to try using this shade down here for the lower lash line. This is called Northern Lights. And I'm using a BH Cosmetics pencil brush to apply. I'm going to take that all the way through, and then I think I'm going to bring down this one I used in the inner corner a little bit lower as well. I wonder if one of those duochromes would do good in the waterline. Getting a little bit of fallout there. Not terrible. So we have this one. You know what? Let's be safe. Let's use this one for the lower waterline. I'm going to use a Rephr 29. And just going to place that. And what I was trying to do with the first look is do that like inner corner that extends in, and it just wasn't working for me. So yeah, I kind of had to remove a little bit with the makeup wipe and redo that inner corner a bit. But that looks really good. And I'm going to blend using the shade that I originally used on the lower waterline with this one just a little bit better, so it looks more blended. Ooh, that's really nice. That is a good purple eggplant liner. Could probably even use that on the top lash line. What do you guys think? Let's try it. Now I'm taking the shade Northern Lights and just reblending down here on the lower lash line. Going in with Martian Candy just to add that back to the inner corner. And with that, I just need to pop off camera to add mascara. Just make sure everything looks good, and I'll be right back to show you the completed look number 2. Okay guys, so here's the completed look number 2. I definitely think this is the stronger look. I feel like over here is kind of like a hot mess with that green, but I liked everything. All I added was the mascara, and I definitely think that the liners should be used as liners, except if it's a duochrome, then you can definitely, you see the way I added it over here. It'll work that way. Just leave your eyes closed for a little bit. But yeah, other than that, this is definitely my favorite look. And I got to use almost all of the shades that are in the palette. So let me go ahead and wrap up today's video, and I'll share with you guys my final thoughts on this Melt Cosmetics Smoke Sessions 2 collection. Okay, so let's start first with something that I didn't really like, and I had a feeling I wasn't gonna like this, and it's the mascara. It's a waterproof mascara, which number one, I'm not into waterproof mascaras, but I don't really feel it's doing much for my lashes, and when you try and go in with a second coat, it's a little difficult. I like the packaging, I like the weight of the mascara, but I just don't really like what's inside of the mascara. As far as the liners go, I love the liners, but I don't like it like in the inner corner that way. Maybe I just didn't leave enough dry time, but once it started mixing with the powder shadow, I definitely didn't like that. So I'm definitely going to reserve these for the lower waterline. They work great on me that way. I've never experienced any irritation, and that's how I'm going to use them going forward. The duochrome gels are great. I love them. I think they're going to work great with the shadows as well. So these are definitely worth checking out. Like this whole stack here was the reason why I wanted to purchase the collection, because I love the Melt Cosmetics gel liners and all of that. I think that they are so good and they last a really long time. Last but not least is the Smoke Sessions palette with beautiful packaging on it. They really paid attention to the detail. You get a mirror, and then these are your 8 different shadows. The shadows blended really well. There was only a couple shimmers that I didn't get to use. Let's see, I didn't get to use Monster Cookie over here, and I think that was it. Oh, there was only one shade I didn't get to use. So not bad. Not bad at all. I think the palette performs really well. No issues there. I like the palette. I think the whole collection, if you're into this, I think you're really going to love the collection and appreciate it for what it was. But I will say the majority of the products that I tried, 2 thumbs up. With the exception of the mascara, I can pass on that. But I love the liners. I love the duochromes. And I think the palette is pretty cool. Now I want to hear from you guys. So let me know your thoughts. Did you think that this look turned out to be a hot mess, or was I able to save it? I think this one was definitely my saving grace, but sound off in the comments down below. I want to thank you guys so much for watching another one of my videos. Y'all have a great day or night, wherever it is y'all are at. Stay hydrated, drink that water, and I'm going to see you all very soon. Bye.